I'm walking on sunshine. Wow, and time to feel good. Hey. Hello, honeybees. Welcome to Morning Coffee and Tarot with Alyssa, where we're going to do all 12 of the zodiac signs and your weekly forecast. We could be talking about career. We could be talking about romance. We could be talking about your pets. We could be talking about everyday life. Who knows? We could be talking about ice cream. We'll find out. Okay, guys. Aries. Oh, forgot my usual spiel. As usual. Keep in mind, the energy is fluid, time is an illusion, roles can be reversed, and this may not be your story. And that's okay. There are so many amazing readers out there. One of them will resonate with you, and if you don't like the story that I tell you in this reading, change the outcome. It is that simple. All right, officially, Aries. What can my Aries people expect in the coming week? Messages for my Aries people for the coming week. Okay, Aries, we are starting out your reading with the Tower in reverse. We have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Wands in reverse. Exactly, Max. Exactly. Okay, so this is what I see, guys. You know, last week I got this energy of, if I remember correctly, of you guys not being able to really take action on something you really want to accomplish. But I basically see, once again, the tower came up for you again. This is once again saying, this tower is not falling down. I have basically tried to blow it up with dynamite, and it's just not falling down. The thing that I want to happen, it's just not occurring. What is the deal? Like, this idea I have, this goal, this dream, this romance, whatever it is, it's taking its sweet time. I want it now. I am tired of the planning and waiting. What is going on, Aries? What is going on? All right, advice for my Aries about this situation. Advice for my Aries about this situation. Ooh, Aries, don't get hangry, okay? No getting hangry. Go eat some lunch. Go have some pizza. Go have a salad. Go have some coffee. Do what you gotta do. I'm seeing some of you might get a little frustrated this week because, like I said, you really want this beautiful idea to manifest. You really want things to change. And I think a lot of you know this cycle is going to happen. I mean, when we have the tower show up, whether it's in reverse or not, this is basically, it's coming. This tower moment is coming, okay? This big, huge change is coming, but it's not this week. So don't be fighting everybody around you just because you're frustrated about having to wait. It's coming, Aries, okay? It is coming. Keep your faith. All right, my Taurian people. What can my Taurus expect for the coming week? What can my Taurus expect for the coming week? Ooh. Okay, so we are starting out your reading with the Four of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Okay, Taurus, I feel like there was something in the past that you felt was not a gift, or there's something about to come in that you're not really going to see as a gift, or a person that you're not going to see as a gift. But guess what? If this is about romance, basically what I see is your soulmate is right underneath your nose, Taurus. Someone maybe you didn't expect, someone who maybe makes you a little bit angry, Taurus. So first of all, we are coming out of unhappiness. We're talking about, you know, having our romantic soulmate in our vicinity, and we don't realize they're there. And in fact, we probably fight with them a little, but it's not like major fighting. It's like bickering. So Taurus, you might be having a bit of a, I feel like when you realize that this is your romantic soulmate, when this is, or it doesn't, here's another thing, is even though the Two of Cups showed up, doesn't have to be romantic soulmate, could simply be a soulmate. Okay, sometimes we have soulmate come into our lives who aren't meant to stay, you know, not the forever romantic soulmate, if that makes sense. So either way, I see something passionate coming, maybe from an argument, Taurus, or you might find that as you bicker with someone, the sexual tension rises. Okay, so let's get some advice for my Taurus about this spread. Okay, so I have the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, Taurus, when this happens, don't go all stoic, don't run away, and do not throw yourself into a cage because you think it's wrong to like this person. Okay, basically what I'm seeing is when this realization comes to you, whether it's the realization actually comes this coming week or in the next week, don't try to ignore it. Don't try to throw it back in the box. Don't try to lie to yourself, okay? Recognize what this person is to you. Recognize that chemistry, okay? You won't regret it. All right, my Gemini people. What can my Gemini expect for the coming week ahead? Ooh, Gemini, that's a lot of cards. What? Okay, this is interesting. We have, starting out your reading, Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, yummy. We have the Four of Cups, we have Emperor, and we have the Six of Wands in reverse. So first of all, some of you might be cuspers because I just got some of those same cards with the Taurus reading, okay? So, first of all, we have a yummy, and I mean yummy, delicious, stable offer coming in, my Gemini people. But you might not realize how delicious this offer is. You might be like, okay. And I'm basically seeing that with this Emperor and the Six of Wands in reverse, you don't see it for the passionate victory it is, Gemini. I feel like this is an offer extended to you, and you'll be like, I don't know if I should take it. I don't know if I'm interested in this person or interested in this thing, okay? I don't know if this is really going to help me out or not, but I feel like it would be a mistake not to accept it. With that Six of Wands in reverse next to the Emperor, I feel like that's really saying it's something that's actually going to be pretty passionate, pretty nice, could have some stability involved, and the Emperor is one of your cards, Taurus. I feel like that's saying that this is in alignment with what you want. All right, advice for my Taurus people, or advice for my Gemini people. Sorry, Gemini. Advice for my Geminis. We have the Page of Cups, the Fool. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Seven of Swords. So with this, Gemini, I think this is basically saying, extend your emotional cup to that new beginning. Accept that new offer. Don't rush out or be unkind. I'm also getting this kind of energy of maybe letting someone down in a hard way. But don't rush out, Gemini. And with this, I think this is once again you kind of rushing out, going, hell no, hell no. I feel like this is a major rushing out. So I don't know what is scaring you about this opportunity or this person, but the advice I'm seeing is don't run away. Don't pack your bags and flee the country, okay? What is that about? All right, for my Cancerians, what can my Cancers expect for the coming month ahead? Gosh, coming week ahead. Let's set the correct intention, Alyssa. Okay, we're gonna put these cards back because I don't know if I was setting the right intention there. Have some more coffee, Alyssa. Okay. Cancers. What can my Cancers expect for the coming week? What can my Cancers expect for the coming week? We have Eight of Swords in reverse. We have Wheel of Fortune in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Swords. Cancer. I think here, this is kind of... I feel like some of you were just... I think a lot of you are taking action and taking back control over your life. You're basically going, I'm not going to be a victim of fate, is what I'm hearing. I'm not going to be a victim of fate. I am not going to keep allowing myself to go into cycles that I don't want to be in, that don't make me happy. I'm not going to keep repeating this. I'm finally going to free myself from this self-entrapment, and I'm going to learn the lesson. And you know what? I am going to go towards my stability, and I'm going to leave. I feel like there's a situation a lot of Cancers are leaving, but I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's a really good thing. I feel like this is an incredible thing. Like you guys taking this big leap of faith. It's almost like, I mean, not to be stereotypical, Cancer, but I feel like you guys are essentially crawling out of your shell and leaving it behind, allowing yourself to be vulnerable and going off into the unknown. Cancer, I love that because I feel like it's positive beginning for you. All right, advice for my Cancers about the coming week. Advice for my Cancer people for the coming week. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Wands in reverse. And we have the Five of Swords. So pretty much what I'm hearing is, I don't want no scrubs trying to holler at me, okay? I feel like you guys are going, yeah, I'm no longer going to fill up mental space with things that I can't even work on in the first place. That things that give me false passion, no passion, or unhappiness. Or players. I'm no scrubs, okay? No players are allowed within my mental space. And people who take advantage of me. People who I think are doing right by me. People who I think love me, care about me. I'm no longer giving them the space, the ones who are lying to me. I love it, Cancer. I love it. Keep it up. All right, we're going to do a quick shuffle here, and then we will read for my Leos. What can my Leos expect for the coming week ahead? What can my Leos expect for the coming week? My gosh, you know what's funny is I shuffled a little bit, obviously you heard, but some of the same cards flipped out again. Okay, so some of you might be Cancer, Leo, cuspers, or you might be dealing with a Cancer. Let's just say that ahead. But first, we are starting at your reading with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Ten of Swords, with the Six of Swords, and with the Five of Swords. Okay. So Leo, I know that the Ten of Swords is a scary card, but next to the Ace of Pentacles here and the Six of Swords and Five of Swords, I actually feel like this is a good thing. I actually feel like this is a good thing, okay? I don't, even though the Ten of Swords is a painful card, okay? I really, in this sense, just see it as an ending. But here's the thing. I feel like this has already come to pass for a lot of you, this ending. And this is, I think, the part of you because we have the Six of Swords right next to it, I feel like that fall's already happened. I feel like that ending has happened. And I feel like this is you guys picking yourself back up, dusting yourselves off, and leaving that pain. Okay, I really do. I feel like this is a good thing. I feel like this is a really good thing. I think you're taking advantage of some kind of opportunity to get out of this sadness, to get out of this kind of ending. I feel like this is a new beginning, and I really like it with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like there's a gift that was given to you, and I don't know if I was channeling this in my last week's weekly forecast for Leos, or if I channeled it in just my Leo monthly reading. But either way, I remember picking up this kind of gift, this sudden opportunity, and I mean sudden opportunity for you guys, something that could change everything. And I feel like most of you are taking advantage of whatever that opportunity is this week. So that's actually really exciting, Leo, because I feel like this is so positive. So positive. And this is life-changing, Leo. Life-changing in some sense. Advice for my Leo people for the coming week. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. We have the Star. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So with this, I think this is I gotta say, this is interesting. With these three cards, Nine of Cups, Star, and Six of Cups, I almost feel like this is something you didn't feel like you had to work for. It's almost like your wish just happened. You're like, what? I didn't put effort in. I didn't go after this. I didn't make this happen. This just kind of arrived. And I'm gonna let someone give me something for once. That's what I feel like the advice is. Let someone do something for you for once, Leo. Accept that gift for once. Allow yourself to have that for once. I feel like a lot of you were not feeling happy within yourself. You weren't feeling like there was wish fulfillment. You felt like you were waiting for your emotional stability. And I feel like this is saying, accept this offer. Accept this offer for most of you. Because if you don't, I feel like you'll just be waiting longer and longer and longer for your emotional fulfillment. So, accept that offer, Leo, is what I'm hearing. Okay, my Virgos. What can my Virgos expect for the coming week? Wow. Okay. Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to stop pandering, and I'm going to let you see these cards. Okay, we have a lot of them, but I had to take them. Two of Cups. Death. The High Priestess. Three of Cups in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. The Magician. The Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Moon in reverse. Do you have any idea how many major arcana just showed up? We have, for just major arcana, Death, High Priestess, the Lovers in reverse, Magician, and the Moon in reverse. Oh, man. Okay, so Virgo, I see huge, and I mean huge things happening for you in the coming week. Huge, okay? This is essentially, I think some of you are actually, and I mean actually, going after your romantic soulmate. I feel like this is this is almost like, with these three cards here, I feel like this is something you guys might have lied to yourself about, or you didn't see the truth about, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be romance. This could have to do with a career, or something you're passionate about, a huge thing that you've always wanted to do for a living that's also a passion. This is huge, Virgo. I don't know what this is, but this is huge. Could have to do with family, some kind of huge event, okay, that really opens your eyes to how wonderful something is and how it is tailored just to you. That's what I'm feeling, Virgo. man, I feel with this Three of Cups in reverse and the Lovers in reverse and the Magician that this is some tough love here. I feel like this is saying that the reasons why other relationships haven't happened or haven't played out well in the past is because of what you were manifesting. I feel like a lot of you, this is Virgo. I'm going to say it because I'm hearing it, but it could be triggering, so trigger warning. What I'm hearing here is if you were in third-party situations or you were involved or you were in relationships where there was multiple people involved, it's because you were manifesting that kind of relationship. I feel like many of you were having a hard time making up your mind, or you were having or you felt like maybe you didn't deserve the love that you were looking for, or you convinced yourself you wouldn't find it. And so because of that, you were manifesting relationships that wouldn't work out. Okay? But I feel like there's someone under your nose. I don't know why I said under your nose. Not a booger. I feel like there's someone right there, or someone you've had encounters with in the past who you might have dismissed, or, you might have felt something and then all of a sudden, you just kind of ran. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Or you ended it, or you involved other people in it, or it was a third party situation. But I feel like you're saying the truth of the situation. I really do. And I think you guys are going, I'm not happy because of how many people are involved here. I'm not happy because I haven't made one concrete decision. I haven't taken that full risk. Okay, that's kind of what I'm feeling, Virgo. I haven't put my heart on the line for someone I truly could be happy with. But like I said, doesn't have to be romantic. Could be career, absolutely. Could be your home life. Could be anything, really. But there's something big, Virgo, something big involved here, okay? Something that you're afraid to go after. Advice for my Virgo people. Those cards, man, Virgo. Advice for my Virgos. Do we have a card flip? Nope, okay. So we have the Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. Stop giving to things that make you unhappy. Stop walking backwards. That's what I'm feeling. Stop extending your yummy stability, Virgo. Stop extending your yummy stability to people who aren't going to make you happy, situations that aren't going to make you happy. Stop trapping yourself. Free yourself, baby. Free yourself. Because you know what, honey bunny? You deserve happiness. We want this. Okay? All right, Virgos, that was your reading. I'm going to do a quick shuffle for my Libras. How much time? We are at 22 minutes. Minutes? We're at 22 minutes. It's a new word. We're starting a new craze. It is not minutes, it is minutes. All right, Libras. What can my Libras expect for the coming week? What can my Libras expect for the coming week? Oh, there we go. Gotta flip there. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands starting your reading, the Three of Cups in reverse, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So, Libra, I'm feeling that this coming week, you might be keeping to yourself. There's something that has you feeling exhausted, weary, tired, a little beaten up, okay? I don't know exactly what you're going through, but with that Three of Cups in reverse, I almost feel like that this is more than one person that kind of wore you out. Okay, I feel like with that Eight of Swords, you're like, okay, I'm just going to crawl into my cave and I just want to be left alone. I don't really want to talk to anybody. I really don't want to give anything. I don't really want to work. I just want to be left alone this week. I feel like Libras are going, gosh, I'm just tired. Can I just sleep? Can I just get some sleep? I don't want to work on anything. I just need to recharge. That's kind of what I'm feeling, Libra. Advice for my Libras. Advice, Judgment, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so Libra, this is actually a little bit intense. I feel like a lot of you need to look at something that happened in the past. I don't know if this is recent past or if this is way in the far past, okay? But there's some kind of pain you guys hold very close to you. Some kind of sadness you hold really close to you, Libra. And I feel like the reason why you're feeling like this, bruised, weary, exhausted, is there's an extra weight that you've been carrying, okay? And I feel like this is saying, take that time to be on your own. Take that time to really do some thinking. You know, don't become a hermit crab in a bad way, but this is actually a good time to start healing some of that sadness. You know, if there was something in the past that happened that was painful, this is the time to mourn it. This is the time to allow yourself to grieve, okay? And that's going to be different for all of you, because like I said, this could be childhood pain. This could be, you know, pain that happened last week. I don't know. I think the first thing that comes to your mind when I say past pain or pain that you're feeling, I think that the first thought you have is the one you need to heal. And this is the perfect opportunity to really allow yourself the grieving process, allow yourself to feel that pain, so that when you allow all of that to leave your body, you're releasing it. I feel like in order to heal it and release it, you have to feel it first. All right, Libra. My goodness. That was intense. I'm sorry, Libra, but I think it'll be so positive. I think that once you release that, you'll feel so much better. All right, my Scorpios. What can my Scorpios expect for the coming week ahead? We have the Eight of Cups. We have 10 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Wands. This is, how does my ass look as I walk away and I unburden myself and I start making plans for the future? Scorpio, some of you are leaving a job. Okay, some of you are leaving a job. Some of you are leaving a relationship. Some of you are leaving a toxic way of life. And I don't feel like your life was toxic. Let's just rephrase that, okay? I feel like you're leaving someone who was toxic to your life, or leaving a situation that was toxic to your life, okay? This is something that had you weighed down, overburdened. You know, for some of you, I don't remember if it was last week or the week before, I channeled that you guys were basically overbooking yourself, that people were coming to you for constant favors, and you were just, you have a huge heart, so you were like, yeah, I'll do it for you. Yeah, I'll do it for you. Yeah. No problem. And you were basically filling up your entire schedule with things you didn't have time to do, but you were still trying to do this for all these people. And something was coming in, some kind of opportunity, some kind of, you know, I don't think it was a huge wish or opportunity, but it was something that really you should be taking. But you were worried that you'd let other people down if you went after this and took some time to yourself and actually did something for yourself. I think that was last week's. If not, it was the week before. But I feel like this is connected. I feel like you guys are going, yeah, I'm getting rid of all of this extra burden right now. Sorry, guys. You got to be an adult. You got to put your big girl or big boy panties on. And you guys got to take care of your stuff, because I got stuff I got to do. And I'm sorry, but I can't take on your stuff right now. I can't take on your baggage right now. I am going to go after what I want. And that involves me disappearing for a little bit, okay? I got to leave this so I can go after what I want and start making plans. All right, advice for my Scorpios. Advice for my Scorpios. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if it's because I just woke up, or I'm drinking coffee, or I'm just an animal, but I'm like trying not to drool. That is the most uncomfortable thing. I'm like sitting here doing a read, and I'm like, Scorpio. We have the Six of Pentacles and we have the Star. Okay, so your advice, give to your wishes, baby. Give to your wishes. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. All right, my Sagittarius people. What can my Sagittarius people expect for the coming week? We have Sagittarius. Love it. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Hermit, the Hanged Man, and the Queen of Swords. Sagittarius, I love it. So I get my readings mixed up in my head sometimes, but I believe my Sagittarius monthly read was this energy of going after a new level of spiritual awareness, going after, you know, kind of this spiritual clarity, Sagittarius. And I feel like this is you really getting into it in this coming week. You know, with this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Swords, I think this is you rushing, and I mean rushing quickly towards that enlightenment. You guys really getting into that positive side of the Hermit. And with that Hanged Man right there, that's once again, I feel that spirituality. I feel that awareness, that epiphany. You basically going, okay, stop the train. Stop the train. I'm finding out the truth. I'm going to do my research. I am going to look within. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to take time to really figure this out and decide what I believe. You know, decide what's going to bring me my spiritual, emotional, physical, you know, metaphysical fulfillment. You know, I am going to figure it out. And this is such a positive energy, Sagittarius. And, you know, I've been learning more and more about astrology, and it's funny, I didn't realize, when you look at Sagittarius ascendant specifically, it talks about this spiritual path, you know, and with you guys being the Archer, I feel like this is, I'm not going to get into a huge tangent, I'm not, but I feel like this is exactly what you needed to do. You know, I feel like many of you weren't tapping into that spiritual side of yourself as much as you felt you should have. I think you guys are spiritual, absolutely. I think you guys have always been spiritual. But I think this is you actually turning up the heat in a good way. I think this is you guys going, you know, there's so much more. I know there's so much more. And I have so much more room to learn. I have so much more room to gain higher truths and love and spirituality. I love it, Sagittarius. I love it. Advice for my Sagittarius. Advice for my Sagittarius. We have the Empress and the World in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. This is you. Okay, so this is interesting. This is basically telling you, disconnect from the world. Be stable. Be stable, for sure. But it says disconnect from the world and essentially work on yourself. Disconnect from other people. Disconnect from the world. It wouldn't be morning coffee and tarot with Alyssa unless I got cut off in the middle of the reading. So I'm not sure at what point we cut off. I know it was pretty quickly after I realized, or before I realized, so I feel like this is you guys disconnecting from the physical world a little bit, you know, disconnecting from people a little bit, but not in a bad way. This is actually really good. I feel like this is basically, the advice is to work on yourself, work on your spirituality, work on your happiness, work on your fulfillment, and disconnect from others for a little bit. Not a big deal. It's not you being apathetic. It's simply you loving yourself and working on yourself. That was your reading, Sagittarius. All right, my Cappies. What can my Cappies expect for the coming week? I feel like that was going to come out. What can my Cappies expect for the current week ahead? Okay, we have Temperance in reverse. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the Ten of Swords. I feel, Cappy, that this is you going, I'm not waiting any longer for this. I've been in the planning stage for too long. So I'm leaving. I'm ending this. And it's painful. It's painful. It sucks. I don't want to walk away from this, but I'm tired of waiting. I get that. I feel like this is something that wasn't giving back to you, Cappy. I feel like this is something that wasn't giving back to you, and this is you finally going, okay, I don't think I'm going to find it here. So I need to set off into new things. All right, Capricorn, advice for you. Now, that could be romance, that could be work, that could be anything. But either way, this is something that wasn't giving to you. It wasn't reciprocated, I don't feel like, with that Temperance in reverse. I feel like you waited a long time and it just wasn't happening. So this is you officially dropping it and moving on, okay? Advice for my Capricorn people. You know what's funny? No card is coming out, so I feel like that's the right decision. Oh, there we go. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant in reverse, the Page of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is you guys being honest with yourself and going, I can't find fulfillment, stability here. I can't find, I heard traditional. I can't find the traditional relationship I'm looking for. That's interesting. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's the case, but I basically heard I can't find passion, can't find my tradition, my traditional, or the traditional relationship I want, or the relationship I want, the stability, the marriage that I want. I feel like this is you being truthful to yourself and going, I can't be trapped anymore. I can't be trapped anymore. I can't just sit here waiting anymore. I can't be blind to the truth anymore. I have to be honest to myself, and I need to end it and walk away. I think that's the right decision, Cappy. Right decision. All right, my Aquarius people, I'm going to do a quick shuffle. What can my Aquarius expect for the coming week? What can my Aquarius expect for the coming week? We have the Two of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Aquarius. I basically see that you guys are like, okay, how can I get my ultimate stability and fulfillment? Because I think my seeds are about to blossom. I feel like the waiting stage is almost over, Aquarius. I feel like this is you going, okay, how am I going to juggle all this financial abundance? How am I going to juggle all this extra money? What a problem to have, Aquarius. What a problem to have. What advice for my Aquarius? I feel like it's something extremely positive. I feel like you guys are getting an abundance of something and you're like, this could be love, could be finances, could be happiness. You're going, how am I going to juggle all this happiness? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Judging by how I threw or tossed or tried to juggle this card, I feel like this is you going, I feel like this is actually sudden abundance. Something that was maybe, I don't feel like you guys really had to, how do I say this? I think this is you going, fate be damned. I get what I want. I don't even need to fight for it. I just know I'm getting it. I know I'm getting it. I know I'm getting my happiness. I know I'm getting my moolah. I know I'm getting what I want here. I don't got to worry about it. Once again, I'm hearing I'm not a victim of fate. Okay, I don't remember what sign I said that for, but what sign did I say that for? That might have been Cancer. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer. I'm not sure. But either way, I think the advice is to enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. Don't fight it. enjoy it. Don't overthink it either, Aquarius. Enjoy the abundance. All right, my Pisces people. What can my Pisces expect for the coming week? I feel like that was going to come out. Ooh, bent my card. Pisces, what can my Pisces expect for the coming week? That's a lot of cards, but we're going to take it, Pisces. Okay, so we have Pisces. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Lovers. The Ten of Wands in reverse. We have Judgment in reverse. We have Knight of Wands in reverse. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, Pisces. So, immediately what I thought was going to be something a little harsh, a little difficult, a little challenging for the coming week actually turned out pretty good. So with this Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Ace of Swords, this is talking about mental clarity coming to you in a time that's very stressful, where you're feeling very anxious. I feel like there's something you were really stressed about, something that really weighed on your mind, could have been keeping you up at night. You know, this is not something that felt good, okay? And then all of a sudden, there's this moment that I feel like someone else comes to you and gives you a kind of reality check. But I don't feel like it's said out of unkindness. I feel like they're just truthful with you. They give you positive truth is what I'm hearing. And that brings in a lot of clarity to you. It's something that wasn't bringing you happiness, something that had you feeling overburdened, could be a relationship that wasn't good for you. But someone comes to you and just looks at you out of love, I feel, says, look, this is how it is. This is the truth. This is the truth. See it. And I think you guys are like, oh. And then you're like, I would feel so much better and so much lighter if I got rid of this. What is it really bringing me? What is it really doing for me? I'm going to let go of this past thing. I'm going to let go of this past burden, this past pain, this past person. I'm going to finally bury it. I'm going to finally bury it. I'm going to leave it in the past where it belongs. I'm going to start fresh. I'm not going to allow myself to feel wounded anymore. I'm not. I'm not going to allow myself to carry this around anymore. And I'm off to new things. Advice for my Pisces. Advice for my Pisces. I love this. We have the Star, we have the Empress, and we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. I love this. Okay, so pretty much what I see is the advice is trust your dreams. Okay, I feel like with this Nine of Swords showing up, that this could have been nightmares, or it could be dreams that caused you a lot of anxiety. Dreams that I feel were coming through extremely strongly, and they were really intensifying your anxiety, and it was because it was forcing you to look at something you didn't want to look at. So I feel like this is saying, trust your dreams, okay? They are trying to tell you something. They are trying to give you a message. Feel stable, feel calm. Realize that this is not a bad thing. Even though it doesn't feel, or it didn't feel good, and it was, it caused you a lot of anxiety, it's not a bad thing. This is to bring you to happiness. This is to bring you to abundance. So I feel like with this Queen of Wands in reverse, this is saying get yourself out of that situation. Don't extend that energy, that passion this way, because I feel like it was misdirected passion, or the person or situation that you were involved with. I kind of get that Playboy vibe, or Playgirl vibe. Someone who really flits around, jumps around, doesn't really extend to people they should. I feel like this is who you were involved with, or the situation you were involved with was something that was fleeting, not stable, not committed to you. All right, Pisces. So the advice is trust your dreams, leave the situations that don't make you happy, and find your stability. I don't know if you can hear my cats, but they are having fun with their scratching post. Sorry about the extra sounds there, Pisces. All right, honeybees. That is Morning Coffee and Tarot with Alyssa. Alyssa. I love you guys so much. Take care.